charger. Let's go! Oh, that was pretty clean. Reset. Oh, no. Oh my god, dude, I thought I was gonna block my own thing. I like landed in front of it. Oh my god, that was nice. Yeah, right there. I thought I was gonna hit it back out. Hey, what's up guys? Hope y'all doing good. I'm actually really excited to make this video because it's something I've been focusing a lot on for myself. Like pretty much every game I'm trying to apply this, and over the last few days I've gone up from C2 to C3 Div 3, and I'm not going to say it's purely because of this. This isn't like some sort of get rich quick scheme. You definitely have to improve overall on everything, but it has definitely helped my game out, and I think it can really be applied at just about every rank. So what I'm talking about is situational awareness, being aware of what's going on, where the ball is going, who's likely going to have the next hit, how they will likely hit it, where other cars are on the field, looking for pass plays, etc. Stuff like that. What really brought this idea to my focus was actually a video being recommended to me. It was a video by Karma, and she was coaching a grand champ. I think it was from her stream, but after clicking it, I was really interested and I watched almost the entire thing because the advice she was giving actually felt applicable to my games. I started watching some of her other videos, but something that really resonated with me was when she had commented multiple times on the grand champ she was coaching's awareness in certain situations. And it really made me reflect on that skill because until I heard that, the idea of awareness, I thought more so of sort of like a theory type thing. Like it's kind of hard to actually implement that. Like how do you actually apply that skill? It's not like a mechanic or a skill that you can practice in training, like sealing shots or air dribbling, for example. But there are actually a lot of ways you can focus on this and improve your game sense and just generally knowing what's going on in your game. For starters, on kickoff, something I've been doing almost every kickoff is holding my analog stick towards my teammate just until a split second after the kickoff starts, so it doesn't affect my kickoff at all. It only takes that split second after the kickoff starts to see that slight movement from your teammate's car, but that's all it takes to know what your teammate plans on doing, either cheating up on the kickoff, going for a boost in one of the corners, or sitting in net. And that information alone can be very advantageous for you to know. You can try to get your kickoff to go towards your teammate at a boost to give them possession, freeze it if they're cheating up, or if they're waiting in the net, you can simply try to win it for yourself. This brings me to my next point, which is just realizing that not every time you are set up to hit the ball needs to be the hardest hit you can get. Sometimes, and in twos I'd almost like to say most times, it's best to use any open space you have and retain possession. There are a lot of times where I could get a big hit and just send it, but if you're at a moderate rank, then all this is essentially doing is passing to the other team. I actually have a video on something I consider quote aerial faking, which I'll link below, and it addresses this specific thing if you are interested in hearing more on that. But basically how this ties into situational awareness is knowing where your opponents are and asking yourself, do I have space to settle this and try to make a play? In this clip here, you can see I botch a good kickoff pass from Tones, but I make up for it simply because I know that my shot off the backboard can still act as a pass. The only player that is close enough to attempt to save it is right next to me, so Tones' boomer combined with my block make for a free goal. There are countless times every game where knowing the relative position of your teammate and your opponents like this will pay off. It allows you to make small short passes that can easily lead to goals if they're well coordinated, as well as just allowing you to retain possession for a longer amount of time, which typically leads to more goals. Another tool that's really good to have, and someone actually asked me about this on stream the other day, which is what kind of made me think about it, is knowing how to use switching between ball cam to your advantage. This is something I've been doing passively for a while, and I never really realized I was doing it until somebody asked me. And I'm guessing when I was a lower rank, I didn't really do this other than when I needed to drive for boost because I didn't want to miss it, and sometimes when I was dribbling. But now, I switch off ball cam just about any time I'm dribbling or air dribbling, and almost every time I'm rotating back, I actually use it to figure out where my teammate is because you can quickly look around by switching off and on. And this allows you to see if your teammate's going to challenge or expecting you to challenge again. You've probably heard from someone by now that the difference between high-ranking players is how fast they play. And knowing where your teammate is and whether or not they are challenging or if you should be is a major key factor in being able to play fast, because the decision on when you're going to challenge needs to be made very quickly in order to play fast. That is going to wrap up this video though, guys. I appreciate all of you for still tuning in after my break from Rocket League and YouTube. I plan to upload again later this week, so if you're new, a subscription would be much appreciated. And also feel free to comment anything you would like to see as the topic for another video, and maybe I'll use it because it really is hard to come up with ideas sometimes. Anyways, thanks again for watching and have a good night.